Let's get a live look outside at downtown Seattle now, and it is a lovely view at this point in the afternoon, but it is a weather-worn day as preparations are underway for thunderstorms to hit the region. And Shannon, it's even more than thunderstorms.
Yeah, absolutely. We often get thunderstorms around here, especially in the spring. It is the season for those around here. We get typically cold core thunderstorms. We call them pop and flop. They go up, they give us a little bit of gravelly or pea-sized hail at best, and then they fall apart pretty quickly. These variety that are expected in today could end up into the severe weather category, the severe thunderstorm range, which means they could bring really extra big hail and the downbursts of wind between 40 and 60 miles per hour beneath them. So there are signs that this is starting to take shape and the atmosphere is crackling. One of those is the appearance of mammatus clouds over parts of the region. I've seen a lot of pictures like this today. They are pouchy and low hanging, and it's a sign of the instability in the atmosphere making itself known. This photo earlier today from Port Angeles, courtesy of Rick, and just a sign that the atmosphere is starting to get antsy up there. We are indeed talking about the potential for not our regular thunderstorms, but the severe variety that includes hail that could be the size of the change in your pockets on upwards to ping pong or golf ball sized hail. That would be a very outside chance, but it's in the realm of possibilities today. Also, the big downbursts of wind beneath the bases of these thunderstorms, 40 to 60 miles per hour. Loads of lightning is a given. That part's pretty common around here with thunderstorms, and even a very slim chance of a tornado here in western Washington today. A look outside, unfortunately, as beautiful as it is, that sunshine could fuel these thunderstorms further. We're seeing a lot of warmth at the surface again. Remember, yesterday we had record highs well into the mid-70s. Those temperatures beat the former records by 10 degrees. So that unusual part of the puzzle is laying the groundwork with all the heat at the surface for these thunderstorms to build into the supercell variety that are much more common east of the Rockies this time of year. 62 degrees, so not nearly as warm as it was yesterday, but it is going to start to warm up as we head deeper into the afternoon. We've got a lot of heat to the south of us, closer to the Oregon state line. Satellite and radar pictures showing that we've already had a couple of lines of showers come through. This is not the main batch, but it is still raining right now around Bellingham and Whatcom County. These showers came by King and Pierce counties a little bit earlier this afternoon and already dropped some initial hail. But the leading edge of what could turn out to be severe thunderstorms for us is right now hanging out over northwestern Oregon. We've had some big thunderstorms already around Manzanita and Gearhart and just to the east of Tillamook, and you can see there's plenty of lightning there over the Coast Range this afternoon. Now, again, the heat. We're only in the low 60s today in Seattle, but you go down the I-5 corridor, get to the Willamette Valley, and we're in the 80s today. Potentially some more record-breaking heat there. Look at Kelso at 80. So it's really that temperature differential in the atmosphere where it's really warm at the surface and really cold and damp up above that will start to fuel these thunderstorms and get them so huge and so unusual here for the Pacific Northwest. So tracking this weather maker hour by hour on the Futurecast. As we head into the evening commute, that's when the big thunderstorms are going to start to pop. So here we are at 6 p.m. You can see some of the initial cells crossing the Oregon state line and starting to bubble up in Lewis County and Clark County, back toward the ocean beaches here for the 6 p.m. hour through Aberdeen. And then they really start to push right up the I-5 corridor into Pierce, King, and Kitsap counties for the tail end of the commute at 7 p.m. You see a big line of thunderstorms at that point coming through Forks and Quileute. And from there, they just continue to work their way to the north. Again, at 8 p.m., it should still be going at a good pace here over King County and back all the way toward Vancouver Island. And then these thunderstorms progress all the way on up through Skagit and Whatcom counties as we head toward 9 and 10 o'clock. So again, working their way hour by hour through the Puget Sound region between about 5 and 10 p.m. tonight. After that, overnight, after that initial batch of heavy, potentially severe thunderstorms has wrapped up after midnight, we're still going to see some lingering thunderstorms thereafter. Temps dropping down into the 40s. Those thunderstorms after midnight not going to have the power that these initial rounds will have. And so a little bit of hail, still some more thunder and lightning possible, but those will turn out to be more of our garden variety spring thunderstorms at that point. And tomorrow, a damp and gusty day. Temps around 59, 60 degrees for the Mariners home opener there there at T-Mobile Park. Still gusty with winds 35 to 40 through the Strait and back toward the ocean beaches tomorrow morning. Damp and gusty day at the beaches and through the I-5 corridor from Olympia to Portland as well. And still a few lingering thunderstorms possible tomorrow in eastern Washington. But a look at the extended forecast again. Tonight's the night where we have the severe weather marching through. Tomorrow would probably be the headliner if it weren't for today, because it does look wet and gusty, especially considering the Mariners are kicking off their season on Thursday evening. Cool scattered showers will finish up the month of March, and we kick off April with more of the same. But tonight is going to be one to watch. Again, Molly, the chance for some large hail and a lot of lightning, gusty downbursts of winds, and even a stray tornado. We'll keep you posted here throughout the evening.
Shannon, thanks for staying on top of all of it for us.